Greetings all, it's your humble servant Baseman 64.
Thank you for joining me and
My role here is a little bit undefined.
Greetings all, it's your humble servant Baseman 64.
Hello everybody, welcome back.
I need to learn how to do that. I need to learn how to do
Greetings all, it's your humble servant Baseman 64.
Hey everyone, this is Little Middle, and I would rather root for the greasy, grimy, green-based slackers than watch a baseman scratch another crossword puzzle. Thank you.
I am a little bit of a diva.
Greetings all, it's your humble servant Baseman 64.
We have some mundane activities that we need to get done. Basically, gonna make you do them.
Greetings all, it's your humble servant Baseman 64.
Hey, Charlene TV here. I would rather fold shirts than listen to a Baseman 64 video.
No!
Hi, this is Rob Bynes Treasure, and I would rather hug a $6 skunk stream
Greetings all,
than
it's your
listen to
humble
a
servant
Baseman
Baseman
64 stream.
64.
Hey guys, how's everything going?
Greetings all, it's your humble servant Baseman 64.
Matt, EOS is in the chat, Baseman.
Check 1, 2. That might be it. I heard a different sound.
That was it.
Yep. Greetings all. One little thing. Whenever you update Streamlabs, there is one little thing that you have to do to fix stuff. And I think I found it in this particular case. So I'm going to see if I can bump that up a little bit as far as the potentiometer goes. Let's see. It's pretty maxed out as it is, so I'm going to have to do it from the mixer board. There we go. How's about that? No, it wasn't the mute button. Since we have some time, I will explain what's happening here, Ambeth. We have to assign our different gizmos to things within Streamlabs. And I'm using an actual Shure SM58 microphone, and so I have to create that within the source settings of audio. Metal Dragon Braveheart, greetings. So within that, you have to tell it the device that you want Streamlabs to use, and mine was set to default. And that's typically what happens whenever you update the software of Streamlabs. Your assigned settings go to default. So whenever you make changes to Streamlabs, you can get hosed the first time you come back. And that is indeed what happened. So I had to set it to my microphone setting. And as soon as I did that, I could hear an additional sound in the background. Chip Warner, there is a box available. I've got no sale so far. A box is the low price of $250 plus you'll get 990s, 550s, and 10 bag pulls, which can be quite lucrative.
Do you have a no frills version?
I do not have a no frills version yet, but I could be talked into one where the no frills would be, say, $55 and just, you know, prototyping here. And whatever you get in the box that is a good find is yours, and that's it. So tell me what your preference would be. Well, in tonight's presentation, we will discuss Canine Chaos, trip to the dentist's orifice, maybe some boring milk stuff or work stuff. Boring milk stuff, that would be weird. And if everything else falls through, I must get revenge for Saturday's devastating box battle loss. See if we could switch that out on the fly. That would be interesting. Alrighty, Mike, how is my health? I am fine. Thank you. Cash App sent from Chris Warner. I'm looking for it. All right. Well, I think that will be sufficient enough. Oh boy, Crafty Dragon, this one's special. Houdini Dog was at top form this week. All right, so I can get rid of the advanced audio settings. Oh, who's a good doggy? This one will be up for debate, Slick One. All right, so Chip Warner, as you can see plainly on the screen, we have 3 boxes. Box 3 was taken last week, Coin Silver, greetings, I believe by Walker Magneto, as he is known. That leaves you with 3 available choices, box 1, 2, and 4. So Chip Warner, which one would you like? Vern LaPointe, howdy. I must warn you that each of these boxes do indeed have $50 in them. Brad Zerlin, howdy. Box 2. All right. Yeah. This is where I tried to show you that the number 2 is written on the side of the box. Great success. All right. And if you chose the $250 option, we can do the bag pulls at the end. Whew. Patrick Johnson. Wow. Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got it. We got it. Our count is sufficient. The box just flayed out a little bit to get 6 rows to a side, which should not happen. Nice thing is, since it's only 1 box, then there's no need to do enders. Uh-oh. I hear you, Patrick Johnson. Note to self, don't point headphone towards microphone. Feedback will occur. All right. There we go. Well, it gets right down to it. Let's see, did I prepare enough to bring a cutting device? Yes, I did. That's not a knife. This is a knife. All right. Let's see what we get. Try not to cut myself. Underway at 6:25. Yes, there is a dark, ugly one at the end. Okay, this is going to be problematic. Gonna bring it down here a bit. Whoop. There we go. Camera adjustments on the fly. You can't beat it. You don't see this anywhere else, mostly because other hosts have the stuff set up beforehand. But don't you worry about that. All right, so let's get right into Houdini Chaos. There's a 2021D, not an NIFC. So I make a purchase, and it's a purchase that FedEx needs to requires a signature. And most of the time, you know, I got the door open and I'm watching the dog, and the dog is watching me for any sign of weakness. And I thought that was the case this past week. And in my one moment of looking away, dog escaped. But I had a plan, so it was all good. So I went after her, as is my contractual obligation, bone in hand. And I drove down the block for maybe 3 blocks. And I said to myself, you know what? Oh, this gets much better, Crafty Dragon. So, you know what? It's time for some reverse psychology on the dog. So I get down to the end of the block. I turn the truck around and I start heading home. And the dog loses its mind, starts running after me while I'm driving home. And this is when I get confident. I'm thinking, well, she's just gonna, I'm just gonna open the front door and she's just gonna roll in and I'm gonna give her the bone and everything's gonna be all right. Ooh, we have a cracked roll here. Interesting. Maybe there's a coin with a cracked bell inside of it. Well, as it turns out, once she sees me open the door, she's like, I got other ideas. Now, it should be noted that part of the reason for the other ideas is that we had a lawn mowing service out and they were working on the yard, and of course that brings with it loud noises. So she had to do her little sniff around for their equipment and whatnot. But after she was satisfied, she bolted again. The problem with that is that I had to go to a work meeting. I could not dawdle. So I went to the work meeting, and that was about, say, 10:30 in the morning. So when I tried to find her again,
You're away from the mic.
when I tried to find her again, it was no dice. I went up and through the neighborhood. I heard other dogs barking, but not ours. So she spent the night outside of the house, outside of the yard, outside. This was Thursday night. Took another search Friday night, no dice. She spent day 2 outside. And of course, this is where we start thinking, well, somebody may have turned her in to the city. The problem with that is that the city is closed. And we would have to wait till Monday to see if she was found. So, you know, we have a fairly busy road, not too far from us. And I'm thinking, okay, this is it. She done. This is it. And, you know, the kid is coming over from where we got the dog from. And I'm going to have to tell him that I am the one who lost the dog. And I'm not looking forward to it.
So the dog's not back?
Well, we have a 2017 D. Oh, a P, sorry, for the NIFC. So Saturday night, I'm up here engaged in battle. And I've pretty much given up at this point. Right? I'm battling the juggernaut known as Southern Metal for ma and pa box supremacy. While I fought the good fight, I did eventually come up short. Well, we may have something here. Damn it. That's a 73. So we finished the box battle, and while the box battle was occurring, I thought I heard dog barking. But I did notice that there was a house not too far from us that had 3 dogs in the yard, and they would always bark. So I thought, well, that ain't nothing. And so I gave up on that. That one's too nasty to tell. And so about, I think I was up till 1 or something on Sunday morning. Early Sunday morning. At 3 in the morning, I wake up. Not because of any sound, but because of a thought. I went back to the, it's a nice 74. Nope. Went back to the thought of the lawn crew. Because for one, you know, From the outside, I'm looking at the fence latches to make sure that, you know, they're still closed, right? And they were, so all's good there. I thought, wait a minute. What if she's actually not outside? But what if she got let inside the backyard? And so at 3 in the morning, 3 days after she escaped, I opened the back door, and there she is. And I have never, we may need a prosthetic surgery for her behind, because I've never seen the dog wiggle it to the point of extreme violence like she did hers. I was stunned. Couldn't believe it. So she is safely returned yet once again after I subjected myself to the local Facebook torment. I put her picture in there. I described what happened, our area where we live, the whole bit. And so Houdini Dog has not only escaped, but has somehow come back. She always goes on a leash, Brad. That's the thing. She just happened to escape without one. Oh my gosh, Crafty Dragon. She was very happy to see me. Yes. And I gotta say that the feeling might have been mutual. You know, you just get that gut feeling that, you know, it might be the last time you've seen your good old Poochie. You know, because that's how she was found by my son. She was found outside as a pup. And they took her in, and where she was found, there's coyotes out there. So she would have been a tasty snack. But they brought her in, raised her up, taught her a few things, which is good. And then they have a very sweet pit bull. And they were actually very good friends, but it was all a bit much to take care of both of them.
Drifting away. Sound.
Yeah. It was all a bit much for them to take care of both of them, so we ended up with the crazy one. We determined she's an American dingo. Very adept at hunting and herding. Just ask our cat. The cat does not appreciate being hunted and herded. Whoa. Meh. So that is Crazy Dog Story. You know, it's kind of funny because some of the things while she was gone, you know, you didn't have to be careful about closed doors or stuff that you may have left up on the counter, because any food units that you leave on the counter that is reachable to her is gone. You have to be really careful. So, not saying you should leave stuff out on the counter, but if you did while she was gone, it wasn't a life-threatening situation. But then again, when I was sitting in my chair, she would often, and still does, she would come up and think she was a puppy and throw her 55-pound carcass into my lap, at which point I would overheat. And I kind of miss that. Didn't know if I would experience it again. Had to find myself something to do to keep myself occupied, so as I wouldn't think about it. But all in all, so the only thing I can think of that makes a modicum of sense is two things. One, aliens returned her, or two, the yard crew that was working on the yard Thursday morning let her back into the gate and closed the gate. Now, among those two things, I believe the alien story much more because this yard crew has a problem closing these gates. So it can't be that. The cat will never jump on the counter, Crafty Dragon. And the cat is not fond of the dog. Cat was here first. Dog is an interloper. By definition, the entire house belongs to cat. So I don't see any coordination going on between those two. Not saying it won't happen. Just saying it's not happening right now. I'm gonna hurt myself with this thing. Looks like we got a couple of 21s in here. Sorry for the slow start here, Andrew. Or, sorry, Chip. Good God. Maybe they came home and chased them out of the yard and they closed the gate. See, that's what I was... Yeah, it could be something like that. Oh, I don't doubt it, Crafty Dragon. Little Steffi, greetings. That's got the FG. All the 93s are shiny. It's written in the book. Check the 74D. Nope. Mateo. All right. Southern Metal, do you want to say it?
Matt, EOS is in the chat, baseman.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. All right, let's keep the mods at work here. All right, roll 11 if you're scoring at home. Estimated end time, 12:30 a.m. Andrews Northwest Coins, 191 away from 500. At 500, 1 ounce raw Bering Sea gold. Oh, cool. Another 21. That was a nice 74D. Nope. Another 17 NIFC, this one from Denver. Andrews Northwest Coins with a $5 super chat. Good luck on the rolls. Thank you. Yeah, a little stuffy. I only do 1 box per week. I have taken my weakness of being an incredibly slow hunter and turned it into a bit of a strength with more of a happy fun time stream. Got some damage to the roll. Oh, it was broken again. Interesting. Busted rolls. So yes, Doggy Chaos, full display, peak effort. I think now she is downstairs, lounging on the love seat, which she has claimed to be her very own. We had to put a sheet over it to keep the shed to a minimum. Because that dog will shed. Whew. All right. What's that?
What roll are you on?
12. And Beth, am I sure she's down? Well, she's not on this level. and Beth. Because I keep the door closed. She can't get up here. At least not without assistance. However, one of the features of the American Dingo is that they can curl their wrists to actually open things. They have double jointed wrists so that they can operate more like a hand than a regular dog. It's quite a sight. So she will, if you're petting her and you stop, she will literally grab your hand and bring it back to her to have you continue to pet her.
I do that too.
Yeah. Yeah. Not when I'm petting you, though. Yes, indeed. So it's kind of cool to see her do that, but on the other hand, when she's doing it to you, not so much. All right, let's see. I believe this to be roll 13. The sound of silence from Southern Metal, yes. Yep, the more you pet him, the quieter he gets, Crafty Dragon. Try it for yourself and see.
I only speak to improve the silence.
Whew. Nasty. Well, went to the dentist today for my, twice a year checkup. Yeah, Metal Dragon Braveheart, that makes a lot of sense. Yep, why bother with a door? I have had positive, as in no cavities, returns for, I'm going to say, over a decade. And I don't have any cavities from this visit. Instead, I am royalty because I need a crown. My back left molar on the bottom. Apparently it's developing a crack. And if I look at it funny, it just might split. So now I have to get back with get a gold one. Oh, of course. Yeah, gold is cheap these days, relatively speaking. Roll 16. Ow. Oh my gosh. Really, treasure charger? I think I'll get a gold one, but then I'll be so proud of it, I'll have it bronzed. Just so I preserve it. And they were hard after me for information regarding eldest stepdaughter's Holly Weird experience. For those of you who don't know, and I'll bring it up just to keep everybody on speed, up to speed, on speed. Whether or not you want to keep yourself on speed is up to you. She auditioned for, dare I say, an internationally known producer and got the part on the spot. They have already shot her parts. That was done, I think, on the 5th. I could have my crown PCG. Now, Metal Dragon, I don't want to have to pull it out and wait 3 months to get it back and have to put it in. I think the tooth socket would close up by then. That would be too painful. But yes, it's hard to. I discovered it was difficult to be nice to a dentist when she was wanting information and when she has tools in her hand that could force the information out of you. So I just gently put, I would hope so. So I just gently put both hands on either side of her head and said, "Look, if I could tell you, I would." I mean, she has been our family dentist since we were married, and that's been 30 years. And so they know the girls, they know, they know what's up. So, but the only thing, now the kid obviously hasn't come out on social media and said who this director is. And since she hasn't, then I'm not going to. However, I think if I were her, I would have gone one step further and not even said anything about it until you know that your parts are not going to be left on the cutting room floor. We have a 2003 out of Filthy. Because, I mean, yes, she had a speaking part. Yes, the director chose her immediately. All that good stuff. That doesn't mean what you filmed is going to be included in the movie. And so if she jumped the gun at all that might be it. And I'd hate for her to do all this talk and then wait for the movie to come out, tell all her friends about it, and then nope. Because that could be a bit embarrassing. Because, you know, she'll get pictures of people she's worked with before, but the people that she's worked with before will, you know, they'll give her the pictures, you know, the basically the selfies, the whatever type pictures, because they have time to. Well, this guy ain't got time for that. So I think it's going to be very tough for her to actually prove that any of this actually occurred if her stuff ends up on the floor. So, but boy, if it doesn't. This let's just say that this has high upside potential. Yeah, Crafty Dragon, you got to keep your powder dry, you know? Yeah, the 3 giant ogres. Yes. Oh. Time to make a $50 exchange into a bigger bucket. Oh. Whew. Roll 20. I'm gonna kill myself with this thing. I better stop using it.
What roll we on?
Roll 20. Oh, there's a T $50. That's always good. Very shiny 74D. Nope. All right, roll 21. Just going to move these for no apparent reason. There we go. All right, I'm not going to use this anymore because I'm going to hurt myself with it. Half a box an hour? Well, right on time. See, what helps Crafty Dragon is that there's nothing to find, so I can go fast. Alright, so I'm going to need some explanation on this next one, because it doesn't make a bit of sense to me.
Drifted away.
Dang it. Alright. So, the eldest, well, the two eldest sons of mine and the youngest of mine, and basically all of my sons,
Get closer to the microphone.
are playing Xbox. And there is a method in which you can sign up for this service that you can pay for annually. And it allows you to use the microphone and play with them in games and stuff. Because it turns out that I'm quite good at stuffs. Who knew?
Can't hear you.
Who knew? So, I was telling the dental assistant this story, and I'm so confused. So, 30 plus years ago, when first spouse filed for divorce, I didn't see it coming, anything like that. She had custody of the children. Well, I had, to summarize, she ended up with custody of the children, eventually. It was a nightmare trying to get to communicate with them. She was in the way. She would schedule vacations when it was time for me to get them for the summer. So basically, I was persona non grata. But that's okay because I'm a dude, right? Who cares? So, during the divorce procedures or proceedings, I had discovered that she was in fact shacked up with a dude up in Minnesota. But it didn't matter. And it was something that our oldest, who was 5 at the time, knew, because he couldn't quite put all the pieces together. It's like, well, we were living with Dad, and now there's this other guy. What's going on? Well, there was no explanation going to him. So no communication, no basically keeping me out of their lives until, with one notable exception, the younger son started acting out. We have a 2018. From Denver. Younger son started acting out, and of course now I get a call from her out of the blue saying, "You have to take him. He's 15. I said, "Look, I wasn't good enough before, so why am I good now?" And so she was incensed because that didn't fit with the plan. I said, "Look, if you're the great mom you said you were, then do it. Fix it." I even made a deal with the kid. I was like, "Look, fix this stuff. You can come live it down here. Nothing changed. So, nope. So they continued to live up there. She, I guess as soon as the divorce was official between she and I, then the boyfriend left her, or some such. So that didn't quite work out. She found another guy. They got married. She found another guy. They got married. He apparently was a drunk. They argued all the time. They ended up getting divorced. So whose name does she take? Whose name does she change her name to?
Rumpelstiltskin?
No? But you're close. She takes mine. Yeah, she takes mine. Now, someone explain that to me. How I can be the absolute trash when she's in her 20s, but when she's in her 50s, I'm awesome. Because I have an explanation, but I want to see what y'all say. Well, she was actually, well, there was no Mrs. Bassman at that time because there was no bassman at that time. I mean, I did play the bass. Are you Mike? Have I been getting lucky with silver lately? What's my best box? I think I've had like maybe 90 and some 40s. That's about it. Oh, there's the dog. That's a nice 71D. Not enough. Well, wait a minute.
Negatron.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, well, okay. I think you're all saying the same thing different ways. She thought that she could do better. And it turns out she couldn't. And she thought she could do better after the period of time where she couldn't. Dang it. This is actually a very common behavior. Which helps me understand it a little bit more. Yeah. My future gold tooth. Yep. She even went so far as to say, after trying to hold me back from communication with the kids, she even said that she thought it was a really nice thing that we were playing these games together and talking. And I was like, what? Estimating to be roll 29. Oh, 28, sorry. Nice 74D. Nope. Are you, Mike? Are you still getting physical therapy? Are you on warfarin or no? The cardiac rehab is done, and I'm on no blood thinner. Crafty Dragon. I mean, is that not an admission that she's saying she screwed up? There's a 2021 with some purple lettering on it. Thank you for that. All right, this will be roll 30. Crafty Dragon, I'm going to present a theory. I think some, and I'm going to emphasize some, women operate on the monkey branch theory. They're on a pretty stable branch of the tree. But there's that other branch over there that just looks better. And, you know, so she'll kind of start tiptoeing over there. And at some point, she'll have to leave the branch she's on and fully commit to that other branch. And once there, she finds out that that branch that looks so good is actually very, very unstable. But by then, her life is swaying back and forth, very much like the unstable monkey branch. And that stable branch that she was on, she can't get back to it. Roll 31. Yeah, she's communicating to me through them, which is in her personality. You know, she used the kids for money. So that's who she is. So but I was just stunned that she was happy that we were talking again, given everything that had transpired. I told the dental hygienist it was as if I went from being trash to a collectible. Like a Beanie Baby when they really got popular. I mean, it's a freaking stuffed animal, right? That's all it ever was. But suddenly, they got really popular. Do I have a favorite team in the World Series? Well, it's not the Cubs. I mean, they're not in there, so it's not going to be the Yankees because they're not going to get that far. I wish the Twins would have made it. I don't know what the heck happened to them. I don't want to see the Dodgers win it because they're the overwhelming favorite. So, out of pure sentimentality, give me Cleveland. Not because I have any sort of emotional bond. There's a holy coin with a 618 written on it. But I believe Cleveland has last won the World Series in 1948, which makes them the team to go the longest without winning it. So let's get that taken care of.
What roll you on?
Roll 33. Seems to be a dirty bunch overall. Yeah, Jim Cantor, I remember when Randy Johnson came on in relief. What was that? Was that 95? Why was 95 sticking in my mind? In the old Kingdom. Oh my gosh. That place was a madhouse. And rightly so. Yeah, Artie Mike. That was tough. I didn't see it coming. Well. Little middle. Hello, best friend, Artie Mike. Well, let's see if Little Middle has any opinions on the collapse of the Twins. Wow, the late 70s. So that would have been Dodgers, Yankees, or even the Pirates. I think 79, let's see, Pirates, Orioles. Well, yeah. I think it's better when the Pirates are in the playoffs. I don't know why. There you go, Crafty Dragon. Yep. Reggie Jackson, Bucky Dent. Louis Tiant on the Red Sox. Man, those were good years. The great Thurman Munson. Would you like to be the guy who takes over for a guy who dies in a plane crash? Everybody's giving you that look in the clubhouse. Nope. Oh yes. Those were the teams of my Ute, Crafty Dragon. Not a steroid or growth hormone amongst them. Those are the stories I'll tell my not the dead ball era, sir. Yep, I get to set my granddaughter on my knee and tell her about the days when the Orioles and the Pirates were actually good and they were playoff and World Series teams. And she looks at me like, what? Yes, no political crap. Yes. Because we all care about the politics of our players, don't we? Well, we have a shiny, but it's a 21. Pow, 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 pow. Yes. Aaron Judge adopted. Yes. What did I see? The big dumper? It was nice to see Seattle get back. That's true. Who was that player that hit that home run or something to put him in? Good gosh, what a feeling. The big dumper. I don't want to know how he got that nickname, Jim Cantor. Must have clogged an American Standard. Nasty 71. $13 rolls left. Ooh, nice metal dragon. What a monster he was. I think I read an interview or he was interviewed about one of them, one of those no-hitters, one of those last ones. He said he felt like crap. Had the bullpen session before the start, didn't do worth a damn. Almost asked to be taken out of the game as a scratch. But decided, heck with it. I'll just stick one out, take one for the team. So he goes out and throws a no-hitter. Well, okay. Yeah, I lost interest in football when it got political. I'll say that. Kurttoberfest in your life and death with the Bears. 17 for 17, and they took the lead on you. I'm glad they won. We didn't have grumpy little middle. Don't get me wrong. Glad they won. Perplexed mind, Eagles 1-1. The Bears are who we thought they were. Yeah. Oh, man. It'll be interesting next week there, won't it, Philly fans? Who are you going to get? Are you going to get the quarterback who never lost? Little middle, the Eagles may have to get past somebody there first. And that certain somebody has a heck of a defense. I mean, let me ask a question to all those Beagle fans out there. Have you beaten both of these Super Bowl teams from last year? Because I know of a team that has. I don't know, 9 Phaser 9. Would you change out at this point? If you had that choice to make? I don't think Cooper Rush is as good as Dak, but he doesn't make mistakes. Good God, he doesn't make mistakes. Where's the Benjis? Well, we have 8 rolls left to find them. That's an NIFC that looks terrible. Alright, that's a 2021. It looks terrible. Not the NIFC. Crafty Dragon, I think they are bigger and stronger and faster, but I think that makes them get injured more often because the body is only built to take so much. I hear you, Mateo. I'm trying. Edges. Another 21. We've had some 21s, but not a lot of them, which is okay. Six rolls left. It's a nice 73D. Nope. Box 3 was done a couple weeks ago. Five rolls left. Yeah, Stabler was awesome. I even remember the Mad Bomber, Daryl LaMonica. And was George Blanda before him, or was it somebody after that? Maybe Tom Flores? Silver and gold. Uh-oh. Soundbite. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Whether or not the players today are as smart or not, I think the football back in the day was much less complicated. The plays were not as intricate. So I'm kind of torn on that one. It's not just 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Unless you're the Eagles. Couldn't help it. Alright, 4 rolls left. So far, nothing but... Oh, yes. And Jim Kick. Can't forget Jim Kick. And Garo Premium, who tried to kick a touchdown. Yep. It was pretty funny because I think in that 72 season, they were 14-0. Why, thank you, Seeking Lava. It's good to be returned. Now I see what substandard merchandise feels like. The Dolphins were 14-0 in 1972, so as a result of that, and their perfect record, they had to hit the road. Because the concept of playing at home based on your schedule, that hadn't quite been created yet. It was a hard, okay, this division winner is going to host this division winner, no matter what. I think after that, when they saw what they did, they were like, oh. And so the fact that Miami was able to pull that off, despite having to go on the road, was pretty dang good. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Wow. Two rows left. Yeah, I don't know how you... Crafty Dragon, I think I would have liked to have seen a speed and weight limit. Whereas if you're too fast or if you weigh too much, you can't play. Sorry. All right, let's see. Last roll. All right. Before I open this, I haven't opened it. I will match anything in here 5 times. If I find a 40 in here, I'll match it with 5 more. If I find a 90 in here, I'll match it with 5 more. If I find a walker in here, I'll match it. Don't think I have enough DDOs to match that. What are you going to do? But yeah, last roll. Let's see what we got. Uh-oh. I don't think so, but we'll see. NIFC. Bicentennial. Wow. Hurts to miss that one. Well, let's see. Ooh, that was an overpayment. Oh. All right, you paid the full amount. Therefore, that box was cold. All right, I have to try to find the bag of fun. This will take a minute. Oh. All righty, here we go. This is the bag of fun. Chip inside of this bag are a number of chips, oddly enough. There's 20 of them. They range anywhere from half dollar, 90 cents, Walker, Benji, Kennedy, 40% Kennedys, proof silver proof silver dimes, proof silver quarters. That's right, Crafty Dragon. Will there be prizes for the lurkers? Yes, there will. All right, let me pull the good goodies first. Okay, we have a Kennedy. We have a Merc Dime. And there will be 10 of these. We have a 40. Whoopsie. I'll put these right here. I have to pick this one up first. The Benji the uncirculated quarter, and we're halfway home. The uncirculated Merc dime. Yes, sir. A proof Rosie dime. A regular old quatta. The uncirculated war nickel, featuring the 1945S recent edition. Finally, a regular old war nickel. All right, let's gather the good goodies. All right. For the Benji, we'll do a 1953 out of Denver. Oh my. Dear. Oh dear. This could be catastrophic. Oh, that's good. Keep that. Let's see, there's that Rosie proof dime. A 1963.
Are you talking? Because I can't hear you.
Yeah, I am. The uncirculated quarter will be the 1964. We'll throw a 69D for the 40%er. For the Merc dime, we'll do a 1939 out of Philly. For the Kennedy, oh, let's give you a slight upgrade. A nice uncirculated Kennedy. I believe this is your first purchase with me, so I have to give you an upgrade somehow. Let's see. For the uncirculated war nickel, we have the, this is an actual war nickel, 1945. I don't know if you can see that right, but there is an S at the top of the dome. This is what the war nickel used to look like before they got so dingy. The uncirculated Merc. Let's go with the 1944D. And remember, Chip Warner, with any win or purchase from Baseman 64, the reverse of the coin is thrown in absolutely free of charge. And finally, let's see, a quarter. Let's go with a 1961 out of Philly. And the war nickel is a 45 P. So there are your good goodies. In addition, you will get 9 90s and 5 40s. So while I am assembling your 5 40s, 65 through 69,
Double up.
yes, we'll get there. Why don't you tell me your choice for the 90s, since there are 5. You can have 5 Walkers and 4 Benjis, or you can have 3 of the Walker, 3 of the Benji, 3 of the Kennedy. Which one would you like? Maybe he's passed out. Five Walkers and 4 Benjis. You got it. All right, so here are your 5 40s. And let's see what I can get you for the 90s. And there will be a caveat here coming up shortly. Start you off with a 41 Denver, a 42 Philly, a 44 Philly, ooh, ending strong, a 35 Philly, and a 36. Also out of Philly. For the Benjis, oops, not that one. Jorge Martinez, greetings. What's going on here? Oh, I already got it out, didn't I? Yep. So we have a 53 Denver, a 54 Philly, a 54 Denver, and I want to give you the same one. There we go. The 57. There we go. Philly. All right. So those are the 990s, the 540s, and the 10 bag pulls. Don't you think that would be enough? Because I say no. All right. Let's see. All right, let's come over here. What you see in front of you is the random number generator. What your job is, should you choose to accept it, and I have no reason to think that you won't, it's pick a number between 1 and 10 if you are successful in your choice. Then 4 of your 90s will be automatically become uncirculated. So, give me a number and we will, okay, he says 4. And just like that, people do win on Baseman 64 stream. So, let's see. What can I find for you? Let's do 2 of each. May I interest you in a 19... Oh, I gotta get that off of there. Whoopsie. Rookie. All right, so let's go with...
Get rid of there.
The 1950D uncirculated half. And I will replace with one of these. Take one of those away. And a 1952 uncirculated half. And that will be 2 of your halves for the Benji side. And I'll keep you with the 35 and the 36. I'm going to take away the oldest 2 walkers. And in their stead, I will replace them with, oh, let's see. They look a little bit better. A 1941. And let's go to the other end of the spectrum with a 1945. And as always, the reverse is included free. So there you be. Streamlabs is working just fine over here. I think okay, Chip Warner, I will need an email sent to baseman64ag@gmail.com if we could put the email in there so that I know where to send all this stuff. I know, Jim Cantor. Don't tell anybody. Shh. I'm thinking about copywriting it, Jim. Seriously. Because I've never heard anybody else make that claim. I will get this all bundled up for you. Jimmy Lucari, somehow I don't think so. But in any event, I'll need Chip to verify that if it's true. So. Alrighty, well, I will separate these not so ill-gotten gains. Of course he gets a free sticker. Because some people say that the sticker is the best part. Yes, there is a sticker. Your humble servant, giver of silver, and if tonight doesn't show that. All right. It's a tower of silver, I tell you. A literal tower of silver. All right, so that will be all over here. Now we'll do a couple of giveaways and call it a night. Stickers are always the best part. That's true, especially when I put them on other people's vehicles in the parking lot of a coin show. I mean, I appreciate it at least. All right. Let's see. Let's go to the CloudBot. Come on, CloudBot. Giveaways. Custom. Thank you, Treasure Charger. Chip, Treasure Charger put my email address up there. All right, we'll do a start a stream giveaway because, yeah, we started the stream. We have 1 minute to enter. There's the notification. Enter with exclamation point raffle. And I see people coming in, so that's good. The and the raffle appears to be closed. All right. The starter stream will be this 2000S Silver New Hampshire State Quota. Proof, of course. There we go. You know, any coin that has a picture of a rock formation that no longer exists is kind of cool. All right, let us see who has won. 9 Phaser 9. All right. Get a little envelope. There we go, right over here. All right. Now we'll do the end of stream giveaway. Oh, there he is. All right, Thomas. Sometimes, no, this is end of stream, sorry. I will handcraft a prize just for the fun of it. And since Thomas has a problem, I'm going to exploit it. What happened to my camera? Ah! So we have a 45. Out of Philly. Silver war nickel. And since it's Thomas who trips over these things, we're going to send him a 45 straight out of Sam Frank's disco. Yes, 2 of them. Now you must promise me, Thomas, to be very careful when strolling around your living quarters. so that you don't trip over these things. I would keep them like up on the shelf. Something to that effect. All right. Yes. Even two, Crafty Dragon. All right. So I think that'll be called an, oh, dang it, just in time. All right, I gotta think of something. You're right, Jim Cantor. Let's go back to the cloudiest of bots. No, not yet. Where'd it go? Here we go. What? All right, let's just come back here. There we go. Custom. This will be a 3-minute entry period. There we go. I gotta come up with something. All right. Name of claimant has been chosen. Let's see, I believe we are done first. No, I'll put it under the scope first. Okay. Here. I put the Ambeth. I put the envelope under the scope there, little metal. Fulfilling your wishes, but not really. All right. So, well, Sam, we haven't figured that out yet. We're going to do that. You can't rush greatness, or me either. So, I'm going to pick the winner who will have the chance to guess the coin that is inside of this flip. All right, and that somewhat lucky winner is Treasure Charger. All right. Treasure Charger. Here's how this works. Inside of this envelope is a flip. Inside of this flip is a coin. The coin can most certainly be a coin of a current denomination, that is to say 1 cent, 5 cent, 10 cent, a quarter, a half, even a dollar. It can also be a former denomination no longer used. For instance, 2 cent, 3 cent, 20 cent. I don't think 37.5 cent was ever used, but Artie Mike, the specific type of coin is not necessary, only the denomination, how much the coin was worth when it was spent. So Treasure Charger has a look of horror on his face. Treasure Charger says a quarter. All right. Half cents? Yes, absolutely, Sam Wilson. Half cent would be possible too. Well, you were just a bit off, Treasure Charger. You were 23 cents off. I hold the 1867 2-cent piece. Yes, indeed. Just so that you know, it says 2. Well, Treasure Charger is what we do. All I can do is give folks chances that, are pretty decent chances. So, it's a tough win, but it's a solid win if you do pull it. So, all right, well, thanks for everyone who stopped in and said a spell. Thanks to Chip Warner for purchasing the purchasing the box, and congrats to him and his successful double up guess of 4, he will have, I will hire out the Brinks truck to send to his place so that he can put the coins up close to his face. There you go. Spitting bars right there. And it was fun. I still have 2 boxes left for future streams. Pinkerton. So thanks to all who attended. I had a blast. I hope you found it tolerable. So until Monday, a week, I'll be doing my stream. Tomorrow and Thursday, you might find me. In fact, you probably will find me. Providing little to no value on Southern Metal's stream. Thank you, CoinSilver. Same to you. And until tomorrow, I will say, bye.